Well, hello everyone. I hope you're all having a great week, and I'd like to wish you a prosperous and blissful upcoming Chinese Lunar New Year. To all my returning subscribers, thank you for your support, and to all our viewers and those recently subscribed, thank you and welcome to this channel. So I recently completed a review of the American Prospector round, and it's time now to take a look at the Johnson Matthey silver vintage rounds that I added to my collection. These rounds over here and the bars were a recent purchase that I made earlier this year, and I've already done a video on that. So if you'd like to watch that video, I'll leave the link to it right up here. There are 4 different Johnson Matthey rounds to take a look at. These rounds come from 2 different series. Unfortunately, I don't have all of them in my collection, and I'll be using images of the rounds that I don't have during the course of this video. But before we get into this, please leave me a like if you enjoy this sort of content, and don't forget to share and subscribe. So let's get into it. Alright, we'll start by quickly going through the specifications. These rounds are minted in 395 silver. They have a weight of 31.1 grams or 1 troy ounce, a diameter of 38.1 millimeter, and a thickness of 3 millimeter with a fully riveted edge. The design on the reverse is the same for all the rounds in the 2 series, so we'll go through that first. On the reverse, we have the name of the refiner, Johnson Matthey, with the logo right below. Right in the center, we have the composition of the metal, 1 ounce troy, fine silver, 3/9 fine. We'll move on next with the series with the word freedom on them. There are no indications of the years when these rounds were minted, but there are 5 different designs. Here we have the design with the words freedom of speech, and on it we can see some people surrounding a tree listening to an orator. The other 4 rounds in the series are the freedom of slavery, the freedom of assembly, the freedom of religion, and the freedom of the press. We'll move on now to the second series, and for this series, we'll have the words the right on the obverse. For this particular round here, we have the words the right to vote, and on the obverse, we can see American citizens casting their votes. On the second round, we can see the words here, the right to trial by jury, and on it, we can see a person here attending a court of law. The third round that I have in my collection has the words the right to counsel, and on it we can see the image of 2 persons reading some books. Just like the first series, there were 5 different designs, and the 2 rounds that are missing are the rounds with the words the right to bear arms and the right to privacy. There are no mintage numbers for all the rounds that have been issued for these 2 series. But if anybody knows that, do share the information with all of us here in the coin community. Alright, with that, I guess that will do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed learning about the Johnson Matthey silver vintage rounds that I've added to this collection. Do stay tuned to this channel as I add more vintage rounds to this collection as part of my challenge for this year. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, don't forget to leave me a like if you have enjoyed this content, and be sure to hit that share and subscribe buttons down here if you have not done so. To everybody celebrating the Chinese Lunar New Year, I'd just like to wish you a prosperous and blissful year ahead. You all please take care, be safe, and have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.